So it's Christmas 2024 and I am sick again. And I was sick last Christmas after I had my fibroid removal, and now I'm sick again. The house is crazy with renovations. We now have to come up with the money for this varicocele embolization, and while I was just in the bath, I was like thinking, and I like got really angry, and not at one particular person, but like the fertility industry as a whole. And like, it's just crazy to me that like, I went to beauty school after high school. Like, I don't have a post-secondary education, and the fact that I've been the person to like push to have these tests and bring these things up when like you've seen a medical team, you've seen someone like that deals with this in the UK, and like the doctor that I saw for the NHS IVF is also the doctor at the private clinic here in Bristol. So like, and I don't know if you guys have gone back to my videos on that, but he said 100% my fibroids are what is causing us not to get pregnant. And I remember like filming a video like this and being like, how could he say that it's 100% when Paul has a varicocele and his semen analysis is compromised? And we can't be the only person on this planet with not only the NHS IVF doctor, but also our clinic in Prague that has come across a varicocele. And it's really frustrating. And it just makes you think, like, if like financial advisors need to have a license to like practice giving people like advice, like you would just think that like if a private medical institution is going to give you advice where you're spending thousands of pounds or dollars, you would think that like there's certain things that they have to check off. And it's like, again, I just would have loved to have had the chance, the option, just the chance. Like, you know, when you book a holiday, you're going on vacation, and like they're like, check this box if you would like to look at our insurance policies. And it's like, if something happens with your trip, it's on you because you didn't check that box and you didn't pay for your insurance, right? That, especially with our clinic in Prague, like, to know that the DNA fragmentation test in Prague is €100. Okay, they don't deal with the varicocele embolization, but we would have saved so much money. We would have saved so much heartache, so much time if they offered the the DNA sperm fragmentation. And I've looked back at the paperwork for Paul's semen analysis at that time, and it was 3%, which they're looking for you to have 4, which I understand isn't drastically lower, but he is diagnosed with teratozoospermia, and I just am really annoyed that if you know, because we told you, he has a varicocele, check. If he's now got teratozoospermia, check. Like, to me, that should have been the, like, safeguards and the fail-safes to, like, say to us, hey, we do a DNA fragmentation test, and you're freezing his sperm anyways, so why not do the DNA fragmentation test? It's up to you. It's €100. Maybe just check it out since you've got to wait anyways. Oh my God. Like, that was November 2022 that we froze his sperm. Okay? We're now figuring this out at the end of December 2024. I'm angry. And I'm angry that this is like common in the fertility industry. Like, just going through TikTok and seeing how many people have been in a similar situation is crazy, is disgusting, is frustrating, especially when you're like spending thousands, which then brings me to the fact I'm so grateful we did this in Prague. Instead of spending like 10 grand per cycle in the UK or like 30 grand in North America per cycle. Like, what? This is crazy. And the last thing on my second rant is I am so grateful that I listened to this podcast. It's called Fearlessly Fertile, and she has a program. It's so expensive. I do want to do it because I do feel like it's worth it, but just the extra funds have not been around. But one thing she's always saying is we're so quick to give away our license and our agency on this journey because someone's in a white coat. But at the end of the day, they might know the medicine, but they don't know your situation. They don't know your body. And how is it? It's like mind boggling to me that I'm the one that has like, that sounds so braggy, but like, I'm the one that has headed this up because I've like looked online and researched and researched and researched and researched. And it's like, then that has me pissed off at like the fact that people say, oh, don't get your medical advice online. If I didn't get my medical advice online, I would be like doing another retrieval thinking that it's me going on steroids for an immune protocol. Like, ugh, I might have to do those things, but at least we're looking at like the other part of this equation. Oh my God, I'm so angry. I'm so angry. I think where my husband and I are different, like he was angry like this in the beginning, whereas like I go into problem solving mode. I then get sad and then now I'm angry and now I'm sick. And that's like the cherry on the cake. And it's so annoying. I'll film another video which tell you guys what we think our next steps are going to be, but my head is pounding.